Just need you to know that I am dedicated to the craft because it is 30 degrees in here and I'm shooting this video. You can see my breath. In this video, we're going to be talking about a few different ways to get your song to fit perfectly for your video, and we'll be talking about how to make that song sound good if you have vocals or VO or some sort of talking head in the video, kind of like this one. Typically where I start with is I go up to the Essential Sound panel up here in Window. You can go to Essential Sound and click on the music tag, and under that there will be a duration, and we can hit remix, and the Premiere will remix the song to be shorter. So maybe we want this to be a minute long. We can say 1 minute. There we go. All these squiggly lines here are where Premiere has transitioned the song from one part to another. So we can go ahead and listen to those. Let's bring the levels up just so we can hear it better. Kind of hear a little bit of a warbly sound there, but it's not too bad. If you're using it for a commercial, I don't know if you'd want to do that. Now you need to be careful with this auto retiming because sometimes Premiere will skip a beat and it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, or something like that. So you have to be sure to listen through all those transitions to make sure you're not skipping a beat. Sometimes it helps to change the number of segments it's using, different variations. You can play around with that as needed. Let's say that no matter what you do, the auto retiming just isn't working and it's skipping a beat and all that stuff. What do? Sometimes the best thing to do is use the old-fashioned method of just cutting the song up manually into chunks. Obviously this takes more time, but if you have the right song, this is totally worth it. You can start here, you can cut from here to over here. You could also start the song in a completely different spot. You could cut it here, say, hey, we're going to start the track here. And then you can cut to some beats. Try this here. Obviously, it takes a little bit more time to do that, to really line everything up, get the right length. I've definitely had songs like this where I've cut 4, 5, 6, 7 different sections of the song together. Sometimes it helps to add some sort of crossfade if you have some synth or something that you need to fade in. As long as it's on beat, usually that works well. By the way, if you happen to like the motion graphics in this video, I made them, and you can download a whole pack of them using the link in the description below. Feel free to share them with your other editor friends. Doing that really helps me out and helps me keep making these videos. Now the ending to this song is pretty clean, but let's say you don't have that and it doesn't have a good ending. What do? How do you create a good ending to a song? Find a part of the song where you like where it could end. Right here, that's like a nice ending note. We're gonna make a cut there, right before that last note. And we're gonna cut it before that second beat there. Again, delete that. Right click here, go to nest, name it whatever you want, but I'm just gonna leave it that. Go into it, go at the very beginning and add something like an adjustment layer here and bring that out. We'll go back to the sequence and then stretch this out. The song ends here, but the adjustment layer is what's stretching out over here. Now go up to effects, and type in reverb. We're gonna bring in studio reverb and add it to this nest. And let's listen to this. Okay, that's already sounding pretty good. Go up to edit, and there's a lot of settings here. I'm not gonna go into all these settings because I don't actually know what all of them do. But you can play around with them yourself and see what you like. We could play with width and bring these around, make the decay longer. You can just play around and see which one sounds best for your song. Next, what you could do, if you really like how you mix that studio reverb, you can save the preset, studio reverb, song end or something like that, and save that. I want to show you another way that you can make sure that the song isn't competing with any vocals in your video. And it's not just lowering the volume. You can go up to Window and you can open up the audio track mixer. This is a tool that allows you to add effects to entire tracks of audio, not just individual clips. This is on audio track 1, and this corresponds to that audio track. You can see that right here, audio track 1. We can go up to here, amplitude and compression, and do a multi-band compressor, and we can put on a pop master or something.
You can kind of see how that changes. You can also go under Filter and EQ, go to Parametric Equalizer, and open this. And this shows you all the frequencies. And what we can do is get rid of a bunch of these until we're left with one little point here, and bring this down. This region here is typically where the body of a human voice goes.
So there's going to be fewer competing frequencies with that person's voice. Now this video is just about music, but if you want to go a step further and really bring your video to life, then I have this video for you to watch right here. Take it easy. My fingers are cold, I'm cold, but my heart is warm for this video.